Google's suggestions and all of those as well.
Okay, here's a question for you, Seth. You showed the funnel that goes from awareness to purchasing. How is that funnel different for consumers on mobile devices versus those on computers?
Yeah, that's a great question. And in many ways, the person who's on a mobile device is looking for a relatively quick answer. It's either that they need to get something right now, or the transaction has to happen, or that they're out and about and they're reading their email, or they're doing something along those lines. So you have to make sure that the content is consumable. That means the formats that they're in, they have to be highly visual. They have to be, of course, responsive. I can't tell you how many people we've seen where they have great early stage content, but it's not in a responsive form, so it's available when you're on the desktop, but not on the actual mobile devices. And then again, like this video, this webinar is all about, video can be so compelling, because if there's a result there, they don't have to try and navigate and get the fingers exactly right in the right spot to search or to scroll. They can actually hit that one play button and consume that video. So on a mobile device, you have to think a lot more about how consumable is the content, and how can I actually drive that to an action, whether I want to get them to purchase or put them into a cart or doing something like that as well. It's much more of a UX question. Great question.
Okay, for the bodybuilding team, we've covered a little bit of this, but specifically, what metrics do you look at when building a landing page to determine if you should go with an article versus a video or a list?
It doesn't really, for us, it hasn't been metrics specifically to help determine that. I think, like we were kind of talking about earlier, it's more about the